Hi guys, so today we're solving this problem called maximum ascending subarray sum. Let's read it. Given an array of positive integer nums, return the maximum possible sum of an ascending subarray nums. A subarray is defined as an contiguous sequence of number in an array. A subarray is ascending if for all I where L is less than equal to I is less than equal to R, such that nums of I is less than nums of I plus 1. Note that the sub-array of size 1 is ascending, right? So we've been given this array, nums, and we have these elements in it, 5, 10, 50, right? And we need to return this the sum of the sub-array, which is actually in ascending order. So ascending means smaller to bigger, right? So the maximum possible sum, right? So we have, if we see in this array, we have 10, 20, then 30, right? Then 5. So we have this sub array in ascending order. So that is the total of 60, right? Then we have 5, then we have 10, and then 50, right? Which means that this is also like this part is also in ascending order. So which means 5, 10, 50 is 65. So maximum possible sum is 65 for this particular subarray, right? And that's what we return, right? For the second example, if you see 10, 20, 30, 40, and 50, right? So in this, we have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have this entirely in ascending order. So the entire sum would be considered, right? So yeah, that is the idea. How we'll approach this is basically the approach for this problem would be just that we'll be iterating through the array and we'll kind of keep a maximum sum, which will basically track the maximum sum of all the sub array in the ascending, which are in the ascending order. And one will be like something like an intermediate sum, which will basically what it will do is whenever there is an ascending, we are in a ascending subarray, we'll keep on counting the sum or the elements which are there in that particular subarray, right? So whenever we have encountered that, okay, the elements keep on increasing by the values, like the values of the uh, elements in the array are in ascending order, then I will make sure that I'll keep on that intermediate sum as added, like I'll keep on adding it to the intermediate sum. And once I have broken the loop of the ascending values, right, I'll get out of it and I'll start again with my intermediate sum as the element on that particular index where it's broken down, right? So for example, I'll keep on updating the intermediate sum here, right, in these three. But when I encounter 5, I'll break it out, and this will basically be tracked in the maximum sum as well, which will basically be the global, you know, basically variable which will keep count of the global sub array sum, like out of the all the sub arrays which are possibly there in that array, what is the global maximum, right? That will be tracked in that maximum sum. And yeah, intermediate sum will again update and it will start again from here and it will calculate for the rest of the subarray. Yeah, that will be the approach. Let's get to the coding part in order to understand this a bit better. Right. So first of all, I'll create max so far, which will be 0, and intermediate sum, which will also be 0, right? Then I'll just iterate through the nums array, right? And here I'll just check if I is equal to 0 or nums of I is greater than nums of I minus 1, right? That means that it's in ascending order, right? That that basically denotes that it's in ascending order, right? And then I have max so far equal to max so far, comma. I'll have this intermediate sum, which will basically be maximum of intermediate sum, yeah, and intermediate sum plus nums of I, right? And here max so far will be updated to the maximum, that is global maxima, even if it's, if it's intermediate sum, then it will be updated with the intermediate sum. Else, if the ascending order, subarray is ended, then I'll update the intermediate sum to the current nums of I, right? And in the end, I'll just return the max of R, right? That would be the idea. Let's run this to see if everything is working fine. Nums. Cool. I hope you guys understood the problem. Thank you so much.